Oh!
C'est un malade.
Oh non, gros! Oh!
Ouais, mais il est pote, il va se faire tirer dessus. Il est trop con, le mec qui a l'arme.
Le mec est hyper courageux. Oh!
Wesh.
Oh l'enculé, il a pris une deuxième arme.
Mais gars, je comprends pas ce qui se passe, gars. Je suis terrorisé.
Mec, c'est un attentat, frère. Eh, il y en a un, il est en dessous du bridge.
Mais genre, c'est un attentat devant nos yeux.
Ouais.
Boy, oh boy, eh? This is my smoking lounge. This is my cigar. The cigar is built by the butts of the previous cigars what I smoked. And because I'm not like a regular smoker, I've had to use sellotape to try and create some sort of, stability in this cigar. If that isn't an open invitation to buy me a coffee, I don't know what is. I need some good cigars. It's not even working. Right, let's get on to serious matters. You see, at the moment in time, there are two types of people from the Asian Islamic community, which we need to be focusing on. And they are actually the opposite side of the world in Australia. Okay? And in all honesty, we have to decide whether we're going to be sort of, how can I say, an Ahmed, our Ahmed, or Naveed Akram. Yeah? These are the people we need to know. Because Ahmed, our Ahmed, is the hero of the hour. He is the man of the hour. He saved lives on that day on the Bondi Beach. And the other chap, Akram, he's the villain. He's the villain of the piece. Now, I'm wondering where the Asian community show their love and support for. Maybe they should be setting up a GoFundMe. I'm sure most of Australia is across all demographics. GoFundMe for that hero who put himself out, not recording the situation with his phones up, not standing on the beach, scratching their heads, wondering what's going on. The guy took action. Very good action. And because he was a shopkeeper and he didn't know much about rifles, that guy was lucky then, at that moment in time. Must have been, because seriously, if there's someone who knew how to handle a rifle, once he took that rifle off him, God knows what they would have done. The heroism of that chap, because when he was in between those cars, that was a very, very danger point, because the gunman had noticed him that he wouldn't have anywhere to go. Yeah. And then the actual taking him from behind, although it might sound quite easy, at any point, at any slip, yeah, he could have turned that gun around and wasted our hero of the day. Yeah. But hey, what's going on? You know, Australia was one of the first countries to recognize Palestine. Yeah. And they were warned against it. And this is where this is the reward. Yeah. We've already had instances of anti-Semitism and murders on our own streets in Britain, Manchester. And nowadays, unfortunately, come Christmas time, rather than have feelings of love and, embracing and the Merry Christmas and all the beautiful things Christmas brings. This is just a guy working pain, eh? It's good for prop. It's just a prop at this moment in time. Yeah. This combination of a number of cigars, some good, some bad. But anyway, yeah, Christmas, that has been politicized. It's our flag being politicized, family being politicized. Now we have Christmas politicized. Yeah. From Winter Wonderland to Yuletide or whatever. Yeah. And now at Christmas time, people are on states of alert. Simply, at what point do you sort of wake up as to what's going on and the changes which are going on in our society? It's a really serious matter. You know, I want the Asian community to fall fully behind, yeah, and really elevate the heroism, yeah, of Ahmed Al Ahmed. They really need to get behind this guy, and I think that you have to decide: are you an Ahmed Al Ahmed or are you a Naveed Akram? Yeah, which side are you on? Because I know which side we, as a community here in the UK, would love to embrace, and that's the Ahmed Al Ahmed, one of us. Yeah, someone who is one of us. No hatred there, no hatred at all. Now, there was an interesting situation what happened over the weekend in regards to the United Kingdom and the carol service, which the media underestimated the amount because they said there was only 1,000 people there. I'm not being funny, but from what I could see, it seemed a lot more than 1,000 people which were in the crowd. But hey, and it was relatively short notice, but nonetheless, a lot of people turned up and substantially more than in my local church and the surrounding churches. They don't get congregations of 1,000. Yeah. Um, so, but the argument is with the new sort of Archbishop of Canterbury and some other bishops complaining, and this is the irony of oh, got to put on pause. Wow, before I was rudely interrupted. So we had a situation where the Church of England is lambasting the United Kingdom's Christmas carol service, calling it, can you believe, yeah, Christian nationalism. Well, I think that the Church of England don't understand the name of their own organization, Church of England. Surely that is the pinnacle of national Christianity. Yeah, what their job is. Unfortunately, they don't really talk much about the gospel, only in terms of uh, like diversity type projects and wokeness. Yeah, and this is an issue, and I think they're very scared about the idea that they're going to get a lot of increased interest in Christianity, but they're labeling it as far right when it's not political. Yeah, it's just a resurgence, if you like, of going back, having fed up with the wokeism and going back to the scripture. This is a good thing. Hmm. 1 second. Yeah. So I believe that I think there's going to be a good resurgence with church and Christianity within this country. Um, things will be changing next year in ways which we can't even imagine. Yeah. And in all honesty, I'm not expecting it to be very good. I believe that the stock market will go up at least to the mid of the year. And after that, we're going to see some unsettling. Um, in regards to the jingoistic talk which is going around uh, with sort of Russia being our so-called enemy, the country's just not ready for it. There is no unity in the country. It's not going to work. Yeah, having some foreign enemy, which is like over there, yeah, not the ones what coming in on our shores every month. That's not going to work. Yeah, it's going to create actual real tensions, real divisions. Because at this moment in time, this country is not worth defending. It could be a release for the Russians to come over and take over, quite frankly. I'll give them my door keys. Yeah, I'll give them my door keys at this moment in time. I don't see this country at this moment in time worth fighting for anymore. It abandons everything, whether it's jury trials, whether it's free speech, whether it's being patriotic, whether it's about support and support of the family, whether it's about men's role in society, fatherhood, etc. Whether it's about secure and stable employment, yeah, the amount of corruption what is going on through governments and government contracts, it's concerning. Don't put too much of a damper on Christmas, but hey, that was the only thing I wanted to say, really, which is predominantly which side do you fall on? Yeah, Ahmed Al Ahmed or Akram?